Good day. You are welcome to Rally Academy's daily market analysis. My name is Alagbe Simon, a market analyst with Rally Academy. Today, the third day of the month of June in the year 2020, we will be looking out for trading opportunity on USDCAD. Okay, so let's look at the instrument on the daily time frame. For some of us that have been following up on analysis on USDCAD for a couple of weeks now, we have envisaged that USDCAD is going to test this support at 1.35199, and eventually yesterday USDCAD was able to get to that support region, and from what you can see on the daily chart, we're having some retracement of that very strong support region. So let's look at this instrument on the hourly chart. Okay, also on the hourly chart, we would see the strong support region that we drew on the daily chart, and then here we can also still identify a fairly strong support around this price region. So once USDCAD is able to go above this price region for today, then we can have a buy trade of this region and then have a take profit around this price level. Let's also check on oil, which is Canada's major export product, and see what is currently happening on that instrument. Okay, so this is oil also, and then from what we can see on oil at this time, we're having a very sharp retracement of a resistance on oil. So the weakness we have noticed in the Canadian dollar as at this point in time could be attributed to one, this current fall in the price of oil, because a large chunk of Canada's revenue is generated from the sale of oil to the United States. So with oil prices dropping, we expect some weakness in the looning, and then also there's going to be a change at the helm of affair in the Bank of Canada. Today, Stephen Pollux will be handing over to Steve Macklin as the new governor of the Bank of Canada. So that change at the helm of affairs is also expected to weigh slightly on the looning, and we can see the impact already on this instrument, USDCAD. But it's not still very safe for us to have a buy trade yet. Let's still wait for it to overcome this current resistance on the hourly chart. Then we can have a target at this price level. But we should still have it at the back of our mind that the overall trend on this instrument still remains bearish. So we should buy cautiously, having it in mind that the overall trend on it for now is still very bearish. So let's check on the fundamental front if there's any major economic data that we're expecting today that will still influence movement on this instrument. Okay, let me just adjust the time. Brussels USD. Okay, so settings, I return back to the home page. Okay, so today by 1:15 p.m. we're expecting ADP non-farm employment change. So this is a precursor to the non-farm payroll or non-farm employment change that will be coming out on Friday. And then by 3 p.m. the BOC rate statement. This will be Steve Macklin first assignment in office, as well as the overnight rate from Canada. And then also by 3 p.m. the IS non-manufacturing PMI will be released from the United States. So we have a number of fundamentals that will still generate a lot of volatility on this instrument for today. So it's a lot of opportunity for us to still make some very good money from USDCAD today. So let me also highlight some points for us. For adventure, we'll be looking out for sell opportunity on this instrument. So this is still USDCAD on the hourly chart. Okay, so for a sell, we'll be looking out for a point at this price level, and then we can have a target at this price level. So we have a sell at this price, that is the point at which is able to go below this low. This is the recent low on the hourly chart. Once it's able to go below the low, then we can have this sell and then have our take profit at this price level. So let me just show us how to place pending orders to take advantage of either of these two directions on this instrument for today. So we go to new order. For the buy, we are going for a pending order. So we change this to a buy stop at price level 1.35837. So we place that. I also need to adjust my take profit. Let me have the trade again. So I do this pending order, buy stop at 1.35837, and then my take profit at 1.36298 with my stop loss at this price level, that's 1.35199. So I can place the buy trade. So the same way for the sell, I do a pending order, then a sell stop at price level 1.34736, and then the take profit is at 1.34372, and my stop loss will be at this price level 1.35397. So I place that too. Okay, so do have a very wonderful day today, and take advantage of all this proposed move on USDCAD. Thank you.